領域展開無料空所
I don't think there's an introduction necessary for a character as infamous as Satoru Gojo. Whether you've watched Jujutsu Kaisen, dabbled in anime, or somehow found yourself caught in a simping epidemic, you have probably heard his name somewhere or another. Is it the white hair, the blindfold, or maybe it's the seemingly endless glazing from his fanbase who swear this man is the pinnacle of existence, strongest character in JJK? Until of course he mentions Sukuna. Gojo is ridiculously overpowered. His limitless technique lets him manipulate space itself. Imagine being already so strong and also can't be harmed or touched because you're basically untouchable. But here's where things get interesting. Gojo fans have taken his strength to some very creative places, putting his ability at the pinnacle of power in anime that not even a verse like Dragonball has counters for. But apparently, because of some fans, they actually think he could one-shot Goku and the entire Dragon Ball cast. So yeah, you know where this is going. Let's dive in and debunk this and make it known to everyone why Infinite Void means nothing in Dragon Ball. Let's go! In the grand context of things, what even is this Infinite Void? What makes it so special and overpowered that it easily skyrockets Gojo in the ranks of one of the most powerful characters in anime? Alright people, just pay attention, because just like every JJK ability, you literally need to be a professor in physics to properly understand it, and I am none of that, but I'm gonna explain it to you anyway. Infinite Void gives Gojo the ability to imbue a space within his reach where he traps you in a domain that, as its name implies, is infinite. Being here doesn't mean the same logic of space applies. You won't freeze up or die of oxygen deprivation. You do freeze up though, but not in a way you're thinking. When a character is caught in his domain, your brain is bombarded with so much information all at once that it can easily fry their brain. Although this doesn't kill a character outright, especially one who is somewhat powerful, the win condition implies that their life is at Gojo's mercy. He can harm a character while they are immobilized, making it a free kill for Gojo. But here's a million-dollar question. How? If it only fries a person's brain or whatnot, how is Gojo going to harm a character like Goku? Because it's as clear as day, Goku is not just faster, he's stronger, more durable, and has an array of techniques at his disposal. And Goku's brain isn't exactly what you would call busy when you think hard about it. The usual answer to this is actually his Hollow Purple, a unique technique he has by merging two masses together, his red and blue techniques, which form purple. That is as obvious as it is. The scientific explanation for this is that when it's merged, it is in a constant state of stretch and tear. This means it forms an imaginary mass that can destroy things at a molecular level upon contact. Now that sounds great. It almost makes it seem like Gojo with his domain expansion and Hollow Purple can easily defeat Dragon Ball characters, especially Goku, right? No. Let me explain. Let's not forget that Infinite Void can be easily dodged by everyone in Dragon Ball. Gojo's speed is nowhere near any character in Dragon Ball. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. A very slim chance that he can actually trap them in his domain. How far does it take him? Dragon Ball characters are known to be insanely durable. They constantly battle against attacks that can level cities, islands, or even planets. Even the so-called weaker characters in Dragon Ball possess some level of this feat. Let's bring in the manga for a second. Sukuna tanked the supercharged Hollow Purple from an even stronger Gojo and survived it with just a missing arm. Is Sukuna more durable than Dragon Ball characters? No. Unless I'm missing something. And plus, Gojo isn't capable of maintaining his domain expansion for too long without needing to recharge. Made clear with the manga too. If he can't even harm his enemy, then what's the point? But this got me thinking, is it even confirmed at all that Gojo can actually use Hollow Purple in his domain? But maybe he can. Maybe I'm missing something. I've not read a particular chapter. I haven't seen any part of it that has confirmed he can use his Hollow Purple in his domain. So let's look at Goku, the one Gojo is constantly compared to. Already being half-brained behind Luffy, Goku has the best counter to Gojo's domain expansion in every way. His ability to fry the brain by overloading it with information is completely nullified by Goku's Ultra Instincts, which operates without the use of his mind. It's purely the body in action, and going with what's said in the manga, Goku is able to adapt this to his base form, completely leaving his body in a state of motion despite his mind not being aware. That's why it's called Ultra Instincts, kind of like Spider-Man Spider Sense but on steroids. But what if Goku decides not to use it? What if he doesn't use his Ultra Instinct? And you bring in the argument that Hollow Purple can easily one-shot Goku because it supposedly erases things from existence. Well, Goku in his base form tanked an Haki. If you don't know what that is, here's an example. Haki. Goku survived something so powerful despite being caught off guard. This proves Goku's durability is more than enough to tank Hollow Purple many times over. Now you're probably watching this and thinking, oh bro, your video tastes kind of Dragon Ball glazed. I can assure you, it isn't. Saying all that I've said to this point might not sit right with you and seems I'm just using Goku to justify the entire powerhouse of Dragon Ball and just ranting random things. True, I am ranting, but I want you to understand something out of it. So lock in, because what I'm about to say might just be the one that will convince you. Saying Gojo's domain expansion Infinite Void means nothing in Dragon Ball doesn't in any way say it's less effective, but we also should consider the fact that it still doesn't do much. Even Curses and Sukuna himself, whose overall power can't be compared to the likes of the Z Fighters, or speaking of characters even higher, and if you think they are, my brother in Christ, please get some help. But despite being weaker than the Z Fighters, the Curses are less affected by Gojo's domain expansion than regular humans, because the main selling points for Gojo's domain is that Gojo has the upper hand no matter what, can do whatever he wants to do to you in there. With the fact it's not really confirmed he can use his hollow purple in his domain, which means his physical strength is what we know he can use. Can't sit there and tell me with a straight face that Gojo is ripping the head off of Goku with his bare hands. Same thing applies to the other fighters in the series, as these characters always have their already durable bodies reinforced by ki, cause their mastery of it has made it possible to use just as easily as breathing. Frying their brains won't change that. Since they are steps, fucking leagues above regular humans, means their durability and endurance are way higher than regular people, and even also way higher than Curses and Curse users themselves, which implies that they might not even be affected by the effects of Infinite Void, or maybe less affected by it because of their endurance. And if you can't hurt them because their bodies are built like a tank, what's the point of making them stand still like that? Considering the fact these characters are faster than anything in JJK, it even gives more reason why his domain wouldn't even mean anything, as he wouldn't even be able to trap them fast enough. And if they play the game of I don't want to fuck around and find out, Gojo is probably cooked. The only counter to this is his hollow purple, which may be the only issue for characters not on Goku's level yet. Put it simply, the human characters who are not on the power ceiling to withstand something like hollow purple yet. Psych! Although it sounds like that's the case, but don't forget Sukuna tanked it, lost an arm only. And comparing his durability to even the human characters is what I might say is anime blasphemy at this point. And we haven't even talked about the gods and regenerability of some characters and the overall versatility of ki, which makes anything impossible possible. Even as if healing brain damage isn't something possible with ki. Dragon Ball characters don't just have durability on the side, they have got versatility too. Ki can do almost anything in the world. Can blow up planets, heal injuries, enhance speed, strength, and who knows, it might also be able to heal brain damage. It's a Dragon Ball thing. Anyway, when it comes to breaking out of Gojo's domain, it's pretty easy. Not just for Goku, but for pretty much powerful characters in Dragon Ball. Shattering dimensions or ripping a hole in space was something characters were able to do all the way back in Z. Now maybe I'm wrong, maybe Gojo can't use hollow purple in his domain, maybe I missed something in the manga, but all I'm trying to do is bring peace to the anime community. When I make videos like this, I want to promote some kind of understanding between us. So feel free to speak your mind in the comments. Do you agree with me or not? Let me know. Type away. Also, while you're at it, why not like the video? It helps push it to others like you and overall helps the channel out. And if you want to find out if Gojo's Infinity means anything in Dragon Ball, check out this video on your screen right here. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to bed. Peace out.
If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it and you really motherfucking wanna motherfucking show it. If you're motherfucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands.